What up, guys? Ooh, you need a 6-inch curve knife and a fine cut steel. That's what I'm using in this first video. Just want to say thank you for being a member of the Patreon. This is voiceover. It's not that quiet here in the Pacific Northwest. And look, what we got a chicken. I'm gonna pin those wings back, show it off a little bit. Oh, it's dancing. It's doing a little dance. If you enjoy this, please continue to subscribe and tell a friend. All right. So I am patting the bird to make it nice and dry so it's easier to cut. All right, got my 6-inch boning knife. That's an F-Dick knife. I am removing the spine so we could spatchcock this bird. Just cut down the ribs on either side of the spine. I'm making a Y cut through the skin to expose the oysters. Turning it over, see that Y? I'm gonna just, with my thumbs, yes, thumbs, just peel back the oyster from the bird, from the spine, because we're removing the spine to make a brick chicken or what is also called a spatchcock chicken. And this is just so you could add, if you see chicken on sale and you're like, I don't know what to do with the whole bird, well, this is what you could do with that whole bird. It will allow you to, do your own added value at home if you're just a novice, or even if you're a meat cutter and just want to see different techniques and things like that. Again, thank you for being a part of the Patreon. All right, got that spine almost out. There we go. I'm gonna just put that in the stock pot. You see where that Mariquois is sticking out? Like my on-air sign and the patriotism in the background. All right. Oh, a little bit of weird stuff in there. Now I'm cracking the keel bone and scoring it. I'll show you the camera. See there? Now we're going to pop. Use your thumb to separate the midbrain from the bone and the cartilage. Keel, like keel of a boat. It's the ridge. See there? Just separating it. Then it's hung up a little bit here, and then I'll just peel right out. There you go. Cartilage and bone. That's also going to go in our stock pot. Now there's no keel bone now, so it will be super easy to just cut in half. All right. Take your knife, your F-Dick knife. Oh, cut it straight down in half. That is a half bird right there. Next step we're going to do is make a quarter bird like you would get in a restaurant or a smokehouse. Right there, there's nothing holding the bird besides skin right there. Cut through. There's your 2 quarters right there, making a half. There you go. Do my padding. That's why they're fat. That's why they're inconsistent. Oh, it looks like we got a little bug joining us. That's pretty interesting. All right. The wings are peeled back. Right now I'm going to remove the wishbone so it's easier to part. This is just basic techniques on parting a bird. There we go. Careful. Don't cut yourself. All right. With my 2 fingers, I pinch, ride that wishbone up and pull it out. Sometimes it comes in one piece, and then you could roast it and make all the wishes you want. This one came out in 2 pieces, so it wasn't that cool. I wish it would have been better. That knife should be put away. All right, there we go. Now, removing the wings. As we get better with these videos, I don't have a tripod, and I'm looking to get one. All right, so cut the back end of the wing, exposing that joint. Okay, see the joint right there? Using leverage and just a little bit of knife skills. Don't cut that breast because that's where your money is. You're going to pin the wing back and then set it aside for further cutting later. You're going to repeat, slice, separate those tendons, expose that joint, give a little pop. Now remember that the bird moves. You don't have to move around the bird. I moved to this position because it allowed me to show you the bird better. as we get going, I'm going to get into a 2 camera or just get a better stationary camera. All right, removing the thigh and drumstick. Cut that skin, see that pop and that separation right there? Little bit of knife work. We're going to want to get that oyster and leave it on there. That's where that finger comes in right there. Scoop out, then cut away. It's important when you're cutting to know where the tip of your knife is going to go, if it's going to go into you, if it's going to go into a part of the meat that you don't want, or if it's going to go into the block. All right, separate the skin, give it a good pop. Here comes the pop. Bam. Get that oyster. Now I'm making, ooh, I switched it up. I'm taking out the spine. I'm going to make a bone-in breast. Bone-in, skin on. The spine is going to go into our stock. Removing that keel bone again, just like we did in the first bird we cut. Getting in on either side of it. It's clean. I was just making sure that the skin was evenly on each side of the bird. Now I'm going to remove the skin. Now it is a bone-in, skinless breast. Put that skin right into the crock pot. Do it again on this one. If you want that skin on, you could just leave it on and not do that part, okay? Trimming off just this water fat, this just gross stuff. You could leave it on. It's just more of an aesthetic thing. Now I'm going to separate the drumstick from the thigh. That is a fat seam right there that I'm showing you. You just angle your knife with it, press down on your board, and the seam does the rest. Presentation, roll your skin around, make it look beautiful. Do the same with your drumstick. Again, fat seam. Press down. There, showing you more. Beautiful. Make it look good. Say they're running a special on drumstick thighs at your local big box store. You could just easily turn them into this, separate them, and freeze them, and then use them for different dishes. Right now, I am removing the bone. There's a different way to do this if you know you want to get bone-in breast in the beginning, but I did it this way to show you how to get the bone on breast. So just removing the bone. It's just 3D tracing, people. You just got to get your 3D tracing. I'm getting rid of a little bit of the silver skin from when I did the keel bone. Now I am peeling the chicken tender. It comes off the breast right there. Remove that water fat, that gross stuff. Set that aside. Look at that breast. Just doing a little bit of maintenance on it. Getting some of that cartilage away. It's not waste. You can just put it right into your stock. You can do the same on breast number 2. Bada bing. Bones in the stock. And that's where that tender is. Use your fingers, then just use your knife if you need to get the rest. A lot of birds, you don't even have to use your knife, but this bird is bred for breast meat, as you can see, right in the stock. Now we're going to take one of these breasts and we're going to stuff it with some ham and some cheese. poor man's cordon bleu. So you want to make your incision, the opening of it, just big enough to get your product in there or what you're going to stuff it with. And then move your knife around to make that into a pocket. So it's going to be way bigger on the inside, see, than it is on the outside. Got to get it around my table. And I hope to have a better filming setup in the future. Really need to buy a tripod. All right, got my cheese, got some ham. Make a little ham and cheese sandwich. Roll that up. Gonna cut it. Bam. Gonna get all of that in there. It's gonna open up nice and good, and it's gonna cook delicious. And it's gonna be a little snack I'm gonna have. We're gonna get in there. That breast is hungry for that cheese and ham. Blah, 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 blah. Again, thank you for supporting the Patreon. Thank you for supporting me. This is going to go right into the seagulls. They're going to eat them. Eat that. Wish I had a better undershirt. Well, I love my undershirt. I just wish I would have rolled my sleeves up. I look kind of ridiculous. All right, now we're going to make some French lollipop breasts. We're going to take the wingtip, and snap it off right there. Okay? Bam. Snap, expose both bones through the skin. Peel down. Remove the loose bone into our stock. Cut off the wingtip. Joint off the rest of the drumette. And you can cut that off before you do this. I'll show you in the next one. Whew, that was painful to watch. Set that drumette aside. Roll that down. Boom. French lollipop wing. All right. Leaving the drumette on the airline breast. Set that aside. Set that aside. Now, bam, have the wing. And you got to help get that bone out sometimes with a little bit of cut. It all depends on the bird. This is the first time I'm cutting a Walmart special bird. I'm going to remove that bone, and where's that going to go? Any guesses? Yeah, that's right in that stock pot with that mirepoix. Cut that off, put that in there. Roll that down. B-E-A, beautiful. One more time. Bam. Repetitiveness. The reason I'm doing this so many times is so you could, not have to rewind, so you could continue. And if you're a part of the Patreon, please give me feedback. Just want to know what you think, what you would like to see, etc. This is really for you and me, because but you are paying me with money that you earn. That's how much you like me, and that's how much, and it means so much to me that is happening. So thank you. Now we're going to step up these game. All right, ooh, what is that? That's some bacon. Gonna cut that right up. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna wrap it, see where I could cut it to. Right there. Cut. Bam. Added value. You serve a tray of that at your next dinner party, people are going to go bananas. Stick a toothpick in that to keep the bacon on. I didn't do it in this video, but that's how you would do it. Grab another piece of bacon. Cut. Bam. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'm Travis Stockstill, American Butcher, and thanks for supporting me and this industry and Patreon. Until next time, keep your knife sharp, live in the margin, tell a friend. This really helps me with practices and other things. Thank you.